hell is going on in Burkina Faso? I mean, France and USA, they want to arrest the president. The president, I'm talking about the president of Burkina Faso, whose name is Ibrahim Traoré. So they want to arrest him. For what reason? So how is that supposed to be done? I don't understand how you want to arrest a president of another country, a sovereign country in 2025. Just because he kicked out France of his territory, of his country, because France tried to steal all the minerals, and you know how it works. I don't have to talk about this. And this president, Ibrahim Traoré, made medical care free and even education free. So now they say he's a threat to his own people. How is that supposed to... Oh my God. Faso people, protect your president at all costs, because I don't see nothing wrong with that president. The president only wants the good of his own people. And who are you to go tell someone that it's not good for their own people? I don't understand. No, this is getting out of hand. France, we know you behind this.
Greetings wherever you are. I told you Traoré is not just a man. He is a powerful movement. And something powerful happens when people from all backgrounds unite around a common cause. Before we proceed, let's listen to some clips over here.
Going after Ibrahim Traoré and Burkina Faso. It's because Ibrahim Traoré is going to give Africans free education. And because Ibrahim Traoré is doing the right thing by its citizens and making sure that people there have a home. Ibrahim is looking out for the people of Burkina Faso, not himself. He is becoming extremely popular amongst the youth across the African diaspora. So it is no surprise to me that they are now trying to take this man out, because your accusations are definitely not working. And even the president of South Africa has stated they reject your allegations against Captain Ibrahim Traoré. The bottom line is the French and America are being pushed out of these people's resources, which is only fair. The audacity of the West to think that they should have some rights to anything this president has in his country is crazy. Because if anyone were to come to America and stake claim over our resources, we would lose our shit.
And ain't nobody touching the president of Burkina Faso. Y'all got a better chance of trying to fit a camel through the eye of a needle than to think y'all about to touch him. When I say that man is so divinely protected, cause he out here doing the work of the universe. The way I have been saying over and over again, if I can just find one African leader that's willing to stand up with a voice instead of walking around like a puppet. And in walks President Ibrahim onto the scene. The way he out here turning these Western countries every which way but loose. Oh, they big mad. And all these other African leaders that's out here being used like puppets. Oh, they big mad too. Burkina Faso, I'm coming. Cause I need to meet these resilient people out here standing up with a voice. It is time for Africa to rise. And Burkina Faso is out here standing strong with that voice. We black people have been controlled for how long? Resources of Africa have been getting robbed for how long? Yep, it's that time. Burkina Faso, I'm behind y'all. We changing this narrative one African country at a time. Let's talk about it.
General Michael Langley of the United States Army is talking about arresting Captain Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso, our very own Captain Ibrahim. Do you think General Langley has any jurisdictional powers, right? If a Nigerian general, a general in the Nigerian army or South African army just wake up one day and say, you know what? I am going to arrest President Trump of the United States because President Trump is using the country's resources to protect himself and to protect his administration and to protect his own wealthy friends. I am going to arrest.
Dear people of Côte d'Ivoire, do not let America use you to destroy Africa. Ibrahim Traoré is a shining example. And now that Langley that general is trying to use your country to be the one that destabilizes. They are not going to give your country anything. They're using you as a platform to destroy Africa.
You see this man here? He needs super armed security. In fact, the entire world needs to do a chained prayer for this man. Just within 2 years, do you know what Ibrahim Traoré has actually done? First of all, he just made education free for everybody in Burkina Faso, which is crazy. He also launched an emergency ambulance service, and I've never heard of this in any African country. The service aims to provide 24-hour emergency healthcare to all citizens regardless of financial status. And under his leadership, like I said, this is just within 2 years. Burkina Faso's GDP, which is the gross domestic product, which is used to measure how well a country is doing economically, grew from approximately 18.8 billion to 22.1 billion. He also reduced the salaries of ministers and parliamentarians by 30% and increased the salaries of civil servants by 50%. He paid off Burkina Faso's local debts. He established 2 tomato processing plants. He put a stop to the export of unrefined gold from Burkina Faso to Europe. And to my understanding, he's actually trying to build a gold refinery in Burkina Faso. He banned French military operations in Burkina Faso, he banned French media in Burkina Faso, and he expelled French troops from Burkina Faso. Now, why the French are angry about this is because usually Francophone countries depend on France to some capacity. And if other countries, Francophone countries within Africa, start getting self-sufficiency, then we'll need France, leaving France's role redundant. And ultimately, France will become a third world country. Without Africa, France is a third world country. Remember that.
I'm very happy seeing people expressing solidarity with the Africans, demanding justice, emphasizing that the fight against racial injustice is a global one. Hashtags, videos, and personal testimonies have been widely shared, calling for transparency, accountability, and a broader recognition of the oppression faced by Black people worldwide. This global outcry is more than a moment, it is a movement. Let's stay united because our strength is in our unity. God bless you. God bless Africa.